Am I the meanest?
Pun's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pun's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pun's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pun's drunk.
Who am I?
Pun's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pun's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Plum, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho. Dímelo, mi gente. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, another fight week and a beautiful fourth quarter in the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Just finished with the Cambosa versus Tio. Just finished with the Demetrius Andre, Jason Quigley, and I hope that Jason Quigley is getting better. He had surgery. Demetrius Andre broke his jaw, and hope he's recovering real well. Seeing the Canelo Alvarez become undisputed versus Caleb Plant. Now we're moving into December. What a hell of a month. We saw Stephen Fulton beating Brandon Figueroa, in which a lot of people feel like it was supposed to be Brandon Figueroa, but a lot of people also say draw. A lot of people say, you know what? He hit him with the cleaner shots. Stephen Fulton. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button to walk into the house of Punch Drunk Boxing. And why I always forget to put the link to join to be a member of Punch Drunk Boxing. Hold on, y'all. Every time I be forgetting to put the link, man. Hold on. I got y'all right here. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. The funniest things that I hear. And I was talking about this a little bit yesterday. I was talking about this humble stuff, right? A lot of people was good. Number one Packer in the building was good. Lopez was good. You know what's funny? This is what's funny. Sanchez in the building. What's good, my brother? What's good? You know what's funny, man? Anthony Lopez in the building, como Punch, dímelo, hermano, estoy bien aquí, ya tú sabes, mi hermano, ¿qué es lo que? Estamos bien aquí. Sanchez was good. Lopez created legacy long time ago when he became champion, then an undisputed champion. The battle is over, but the war has just begun. Ooh. Yes, sir. What's good, boxing talk? What's good, my brother? Salute, brother Punch Drunk Boxing, Mr. Moonshine. Bro, you are real when it comes to boxing. Thank you. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Sacramento in the building. Sacramento. Till gonna bounce back. Yeah, man. Oh, I mean, a lot of fighters, go through this. There's great fighters that's gone through this. But this is it's more than just Tio. This is really, Tio was on the thumbnail. It's on the title. But because it's relevant right now, right? His name is trending right now. Of course, George Cambosa's name is trending right now. But this has to be more about fighters in general. And all I hear is this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not giving a pass to what was said in the post-fight interview and the Rado Rahim interview. No. I'm not giving a pass for that. We all know saw what we saw. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is what I hear all day. Humbleness. Fighter gotta be humble. He gotta be humble. He's delusional. He gotta be humble. They should shut up. They should stop talking. Fighters should stop talking. They gotta be humble. Shh. No. Shh. Seems like the fans want to micromanage the fighters and how to act. Seems like the fans want to micromanage the fighters and how to talk and how to act and how to walk and who to fight. But then if you ask a fan, they'd be like, "Yo, but I'm a consumer. I pay for this shit." You know what I'm saying? Brian Flores, let me say what's up before I get real good. Before I start cooking. Break down what happened between you and Teofimo Lopez Sr. after the fight. I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell the story. Hey, we miss you on the Boxing Voice. Everyone was calling you out. Take our crow. Why everybody was calling me out? Why everybody was calling me out? What they want to talk about? They acted like they all pick Cambosa. Can anybody in the Boxing Voice or anybody in the chat was telling me that was picking Cambosa? Who's picking Cambosa? So why everybody want me? Everybody eating crow. Everybody eating crow. Fuck out of here. People want to act like there was some George Cambosa fans and stuff like that. Get out of here, man. How to digest depression, feel sad for Teo. The takeover became the bend over. Cambosa's cap. Ness the biggest clan. Shout out to the Boxing Voice and Nesta Gibbs. I took the crow. Everybody, I don't know how many people did they did a poll on who was going to win that fight? People waiting on me. They could come to Punch Drunk Boxing. I'm right here. My friend, do you see Manila Ice Pac-Man punch from Cambosa's? Bad night and bad game plan. Yeah, man, a lot of people's talking about the fight, but I really want to talk about is us. I want to talk about us. I want to talk about the community. What's good, Samir? What's good, my brother? It is what it is, Punch. It comes with the territory. Till we'll be back, though. Yeah, of course. But I want to talk about us. I want to talk about this humble stuff that I keep on hearing. I want to talk about this shut up to the fighters need to shut up. You know, I want to talk about that. Because in my opinion, the fans are the most disrespectful people in the sport of boxing. Thurman versus everybody. The fans are the most disrespectful. The fans are the ones that are not humble. Time out. Isn't the fans that say that the fighters are pussies, that fighters are scared, that fighters are afraid, that fighters are ducking, that fighters are hoes, that fighters are tomato cans, that fighters are bums? Where you hear that from? Where you keep on hearing that from? Every single day, every single channel, every single chat, every single tweet. It's all we hear about fighters. But you want the fighter that actually going out there putting themselves on the line to shut up and be humble. But you could say anything you want about a fighter. This is funny. And we're talking about delusions here. Delusional. Time out. Aren't the fans the one that pay to see another human being beat up another human being? Like, aren't we the same people that criticize when there's a fight going on, right? And somebody's getting taken advantage of or getting beat up, and we're the ones with the cameras and shit like that, just looking and not doing anything about it, right? We talk about humble, right? Again, we are the ones to pay and cheer for another person to beat the crap out of another person. And we talk about humbleness. We want the fighters to be humble. Yeah. Andy Lopez said, you're not lying. Majority of boxers respect one another as fans that be spewing fake news. That's what I want to talk about. But we pray for fighters to shut up and be humble. And how can you say that? Now I don't like you. It's good for you. Lord. And we talk about humbleness. Oh, yeah. That's why I say we, Bong. I mean, I'm not saying don't hold fighters accountable, but please, fans, please, please don't act like y'all are not the most disrespectful human beings in the sport of boxing. YouTube channels as well. Independent media as well. Please, with the humble talk. Ladies and gentlemen, stop being fake. HLD in the building, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen, stop being fake. Stop being fake. And this is why I can't take a lot a lot of people serious, right? I can't take a lot of people serious. I mean, it's great being in this community, and it's great talking to boxing minds, but the contradictions and the delusions of the boxing fans, I've been saying this for a long time. I said the most delusional fans and the most toxic fan base is the boxing fans. Yeah, we are the ones that tell fighters to be humble. Ladies and gentlemen, look, the boxing world is like a buffet. We love a little humbleness. We love the Manny Pacquiaos of the world. But guess what? We love shit talkers as well. We like the Bernard Hopkins. We like the Flo Mayweather. We love the Muhammad Ali. We love the Roy Jones Jr. We love the Hector Camacho. Then we love the Triple G's that just stay shut. Canelo Alvarez before Cartelo Alvarez. How about when Cartelo Alvarez get the fuck out of here, man? Payday. You laugh. You only wish somebody is humble when it's just somebody that you might not like, right? Because we love Cartelo. We love Cartelo. We love Cartelo. It's the main, it's the quote of boxing of 2021. Get the fuck out of here, man. Payday, and payday. Y'all ain't give a fuck about no Demetrius Andre, right? Get the fuck out of here, man. Huh? Right? We loved it. As fans, it was funny, right? We pick and choose who want to talk shit or who not. There's trainers that don't talk. There's trainers that do talk. There's fathers that don't talk. There's fathers that do talk. Crazy Angel talk a lot of shit. T.O. Senior talk a lot of shit. Papachenko don't say nothing. Maybe he talk a lot of shit. I just can't understand Ukraine language. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he talk a lot of shit, but we don't know. Number one, Packer said I had a T of 114, 113. That was the correct score card. He hurt Kambosos more time than Kambosos did him. T.O. comeback edge, close win, in my opinion. Worst case draw. Ladies and gentlemen, man, this is why a lot of fighters say, you know what, to the fans, how about you step inside the ring so you can understand what goes on? Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, some people talk shit for promotional use to get that, to get the marketing, the advertising rolling. You feel me? You know? That's like Bud Crawford. What we've been asking for Bud Crawford to do for a long time. Talk, bud. Talk shit, bud. Talk shit, bud. Right? You too humble, bud. You too quiet, bud. You too quiet. Why you get to talk a lot of shit and the boxers don't? I want to ask that question. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Why do you get to talk? Why do the fans get to talk a lot of shit, but the fighters gotta be humble? Why you get to talk shit about all the fighters, but the fighters have to be humble? Hmm? Smash the like button. You already know, man. Yeah, tell them. Samir said, what a lot of these cats need to is a good Mike Tyson swing so they mouth. Oh, yeah, man. It goes back to the insecurity to us men. Yes, sir. Nebraska in the building. What's good? What's good, Steel? What's good, Steel? Nebraska in the building. Salute to my guy Punch. Yes, sir. Salute to you, Steel. Brian Flores, because they're behind the screens and not face consequences. But yeah, man, let's answer that question. Why pray for Deontay? What's going on with Deontay? Is that the real Tay? Text if that's the real Tay. Xavier, T.O. got exposed like I said would happen. Freddie Lean. He's no more. What are you talking about, man? Salute Punch. God bless, brother. The arena. Text me. That's some thorough stuff talking about. That's the real one. Text me. You need some moderators, Punchy. Now that's the real one. You'll text. What about rematch, Punch? I don't think that he can make 135. I don't think he can make 135, man. I think he should just move over to 140. I know, look, for a boxing fan, I would like that rematch. You know what I'm saying? I would like that. I would like to see that rematch. You know, it was a close fight. It was awards, one of the best fights of the year. Yeah, man. I know that was going to be way more entertaining than the Loma fight. I told the people. Punch, you got to do Ashmore boxing, coño. What's that? ASMR. What's that? See, that's not the real Tay. Move up and make a start, new legacy. Who's he going to fight at 140? He's always been a big for 135. See, just expose yourself, money. Danny Medina, Mr. Moonshine. So yeah, man, let's talk. Why do fans could say pussy to fighters? They're bums, they're scared, they're feared, they're tomato cans, Uber drivers, scared, hoes. Why do fans get to say all of that on a daily basis, 24/7, on every fucking channel, on every fucking chat, on every fucking comment, on every damn tweet? Why do you get to say whatever you want to say about fighters and then shout out and scream and bitch and moan that fighters need to be humble? Why do fans get the right to say that this guy is going to be the next Floyd Mayweather or the next, I say Boots is going to be the next Roy Jones Jr., right? But if Roy Jones Jr., I'm talking to Roy Jones Jr., Roy Jones Jr. will look at me and be like, yo, my man, why you disrespecting me like this now? Like, yo, I put in work. Why you going to say it like this now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let the kid win a belt first before you start comparing him with me. You know? Why do you have the right to be delusional? Why do you have the right to talk shit? Because you're not the one that's risking your life. So I want to ask y'all the question. I want you to be real. Why do you get the one to disrespect fighters all day? The fighter's going to say whatever. Fighters are great. You give fans opportunity to tell them that they're not great. I know, Punch, so sad the disrespect that boxers get, even coaches compared to any other sports. Facts, Medina. I mean, it's funny. I mean, like, okay, is the Wild Wild West. You say what you want to say. You say you could talk shit. You feel like you're a fan. You could talk shit all you want. You know what I'm saying? These fighters could talk, but why do I keep on hearing the whole week about humbleness, about shutting up, about not saying anything, about staying quiet, about he's talking too much or they talking too much? We're the same type of fans. I'm hearing, yo, there's content creators that's saying Teofimo Lopez's career is over. The same shit I heard with Anthony Joshua when he lost to Andy Ruiz. What we heard about Anthony Joshua, we heard that he want to be a model, right? That he's a model. That he's not a real fighter. That he should fire his trainer. And then in the rematch, he beats Andy Ruiz, and he's this heavyweight champion of the world again. And they were saying he's number one. So let's be real here. I want to have a conversation with the people now. We talk about fighters every day. Let's talk about everything. Let's see who really is the delusional ones and the unhumble ones. Who's really not humble in the sport of boxing? The fans or the fighters? AJ didn't burn bridges. How we know? What do you mean burn bridges? Did the fighters call the fans the pussies? Did Teo call you a pussy? Did Teo talk shit about you as a fan? Huh? Did Wilder talk shit about you as a fan? Huh? Did any other fighter talk shit about you as a fan? Nah. Let's stay on the topic. Let's stay on the topic of delusions and humbleness. Let's stay on the topic of delusion and humbleness. Let's stay on the topic of delusion and humbleness. So probably we all could get humbled out here because it's not only the fighters. Telling someone to be humble is not disrespectful. Pride. Okay, let me read this one. Telling someone not to be humble is not disrespectful. Pride comes before the fall, and you always have to be humble yourself, or you will be humbled by others. Telling someone not to be all right, but we're talking about people are telling someone to be humble when they're not humble themselves. The boxing world, let's say, all right, the boxing world collectively is telling the Lopez to be humble when the boxing world is not humble themselves. That's what I'm saying. So what people contradicting themselves? Why people trying to be hypocrites in the sport of boxing? That's what I'm saying. If I talk a lot of crap and I talk about crap about everybody else and call everybody else a pussy and a bum and scared of this other fighter and whatever and all that, all the talk that everybody else talk. Like Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade was fighting Jason Quigley, and people was calling Jason Quigley a tomato can. A tomato can, a bum, a Uber driver. Yeah, he's in the hospital. He's in the hospital. Had jaw surgery because, of course, the man broke his jaw. Yeah, he went out there to sacrifice his life to feed his family, but he's the Uber driver and he's the tomato can. Yeah, that kid. Yeah, Jason Quigley is the same guy that prided himself since he was young to have a great amateur record, amateur career, went to the professional level. Not everybody gonna be Muhammad Ali. Not anybody gonna be Mike Tyson. Not everybody gonna be a star in the sport of boxing. Everybody has this type. Look, I'm gonna say it like this: Samuel Vargas ain't no great. Samuel Vargas is not one of the greatest. Samuel Vargas is not one of the top fighters in the sport. But guess what? Samuel Vargas fights everybody. Samuel Vargas still has his career. But for other people, he may be a tomato can. For other people, he's not. Still a warrior. Still a warrior. This is just not a topic that I'm coming with right now. If you go through the thread of my channel, I've been talking about this. The most toxic fan base is the boxing fans. But it's just funny that now the boxing fans are the one that's trying to tell another fighter to be humble when there is nothing humble about this sport unless what happens in that ring. The only humble thing that happens in that ring is when somebody beats somebody and somebody humbles somebody that was talking shit in that ring. But I'm talking about the fans that talk a lot of shit that you're not going to step inside that ring. Nah, I don't believe that either. Man, the zone trying to get Haney the belts once they heard Tio. Nah, that was a loss, man. And I think that they bought because they wanted to get Teofimo Lopez on the zone. I didn't think it was the Triller move was the Cambosa's camp move. I know for sure probably Dave McWaters and Peter Khan was talking about that because Peter Khan was working with Triller. You know what I'm saying? Let's sign this deal. I got this thing right here. I just got a position in Triller. We're going to get some good money and things of that nature. And that's what happened, in my opinion. That's the Triller deal. But the DAZN deal, that was just the purse bid. I mean, the Triller was a purse bid, but I believe that they was dealing with Triller and they was dealing with Peter Khan before it even went to purse bid. What's good, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What's good, Lewis? I'm on Thomba. These fools punch. Pause. Pause. You know what I was figuring out too? I'm like, because I know that, you know, I was thinking like, yo, Devin Haney, and I'm just, it's just a thought that just came in my mind. I said that Devin Haney, and I tweeted this early. I said Devin Haney is training with Ben Davison, but Devin Haney said if he can't get the fight that he wants at 135, that he's going to move up to 140. But if he's training with Ben Davison and he's moving to 140, you're going to want to fight Josh Taylor. But Josh Taylor, do you think it's a good move that Devin Haney is training with Ben Davison when he wants to move to 140 and possibly facing Josh Taylor? Now Ben Davison knows everything about Devin Haney. Kind of. I don't know if it was a good move. It's either that or they never have intentions of fighting Josh Taylor, which I mean, block them. Punch F all these noise. I'm excited for Charlo rematch. Oh yeah, man. I'm excited about Charlo versus Castaño. Punch, how do you feel about Tio having poor sportsmanship? That was not a good look at all, man. I think that's a learning experience. I think that, you know, it was not right, but this is what I say, it's emotions running, man. He feels it was a close fight. There was one judge that gave him the win, and there was two judges that gave him the loss. So I said this the other day. I'm like, remember, you a fighter. Adrenaline is pumping, emotions is running high. I'm always gonna give the fighter the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna be like, damn, unsportman, like, damn, man, why you did that? I was screaming, no, I didn't like it. No, I said, damn, don't do it. But am I gonna cast him like, oh my God, why you did this? Nah, because he's running high emotions. He's the one that got out the ring. He felt like he won. He just, everything is hitting him so fast. You feel me? Everything is hitting him so fast. He lost his belts. He's seen all his belts on Cambosa. Everything is running high. His father's saying that they robbing us 10-2. So it's everything we got to understand humans at the same time. You feel me? You got to understand humans at the same time. Sometimes that's what I mean also, that fans look at fighters like they on some robot shit. They look at fighters like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't got no heart, no brain, no nothing. It's just like if you lose something, bro, that you work hard for, you lose it all on one night. Yo, everything is running in your mind. Everything, the whole world watching, the fans are there, the people in the ring, your belts, everything is just hitting you right there. What the fuck happened? Nah, one judge had me winning. What the hell? Why did the other judge saw what that judge saw? And then everything is going. You know understand? Yeah, nah, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. But hey, Tio called Wilder a bitch for making excuses, and then he turned around and did the same thing. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Those are something that he's going to have to live with. That's something that he will have to answer, you know? And I said the same thing. I said the same thing on my video. Remember what they said about Wilder? He's got this. I'm hoping for comeback. It's the hardest, but I think he can't just, dad didn't give him good boxing advice. Yeah, when I saw the fight, I didn't think he was being as honest as he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? I think that it was a detrimental to making an adjustment. Punch, we got a bunch of trolls here. It don't matter. Trolls is nothing. Know how to handle trolls. I only see and I only answer legitimate, even if we're in disagreements or whatever, or having a quick dialogue or people being genuine about their comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking. Should Tio and his been interviewed while should Tio's dad been interviewed while I think that Raider Raheem was just doing his job. You feel me? I think that Raider Raheem was just doing his job. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that he should have taken that interview. Everybody was trying to stop him not to interview. Everybody was trying to stop him. But you can't stop you can't stop the man. You got that interview. That interview wasn't a good look. He can cook. We can handle the trolls. These trolls are weak. Yeah, man. The trolls are weak, man. I want to see I want to see some good trolls though. You know what I'm saying? Some real trolls. Something that get me under my skin. I haven't met a troll that got me under my skin, bro. I need a real troll. Tony, punch drunk. Drink hot tetas and it will knock it out for overnight. Oh man. Yeah, I know, man. Got a stuffy nose, man. I gotta turn down the heat. That's what it is, too. I got the heat turned on. Turn on. What happened to the Nostradamus of boxing? Nostradamus was not right. Man, shout out to the Lopez, man. Shout out to the Lopez. Shout out to but hey, it is what it is, man. Once you look, everybody know that once you a fighter, a person that talk a lot of shit and you lose, it's gonna come right back at you like that. But I don't think that's not for me. That's not really that's not really the intentions of this live. The intention of this live is, yeah, they talk shit. Yeah, but the fans want them to be humble, but the fans is not humble. So why the contradiction? Why do you want somebody to be something that you yourself is not? You're not humble. When I'm talking about you, I'm talking about the fans itself. Y'all not humble. Y'all talk a lot of shit about fighters. Y'all call fighters pussies. Fans do that. Y'all do that. So y'all want the fighters to be humble? Get out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's Jack Daniel, 3 shots, half cup of sugar, 5 cut lemons, boil everything. Then add the Jack drink it before bed and you dry your sinuses up and fix your throat. Yo, Tony, man. I took that. You know what happened? I took them a lot of shots. When was that? No. I think, what was it, on Wednesday? Was it Wednesday? Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Oh, Friday, man. Oh. It was a good night, y'all. Friday was a good night. Come on, Punch. You're looking like LDBC out here. Don't do that. Like LDBC XYZ. Out here, don't do that. I don't understand that. Yo, Punch, do you have a member live chat to tell us the goods the other night? I couldn't find it. Oh, all right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video on it. Matter of fact, I'm probably not tonight. I can't do it tonight, man. Shit. When can I do it? All right, I'm gonna do that live. Yo, I'm gonna do that live before I do the live tomorrow. So if I'm gonna go live at 8, I'm gonna do that live at 7 or 7:30 p.m. I'm gonna do that live and I'm gonna tell you the story, what happened. Pero ya, coño, ustedes son doctores. Pago el live ya, que me están diciendo que coja la medicina y toda esa vaina ya. Coño, déjame hablar. Yo, just waking up from a nap. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge was good. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Punch, have you spoken to Tio after the fight? Yeah. Yes, I did. If y'all want to know, man, got to become a member to Punch Round Boxing. Mr. Moonshine, my bro. It's good, everybody. Tequila, Mama Juana, y eso. Did I put the thing? No, I didn't put the... Hold on. Dead away in the building. I see you at the fight. It was good, Trent. Just let me... Damn, I forgot to do this. Boom. Better. this. Let me. Damn, I forgot to do this. No, cállate. John. There you go. There you go. There you go. Punch. Was his nose broken? Nah. No. There was complications. All I'm gonna say, he's gonna say himself. He's gonna say it real soon. In my opinion, I would say don't say it. My opinion, I would say don't say it because it's irrelevant to the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? What I would say is, Tio, don't tell people, don't say nothing, because this is the boxing world. And the boxing world don't really care. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're going to say things to a bunch of people that don't care, that are celebrating your downfall. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't say it. It's just know how you came inside the ring, and that's it. That's what I would say. That's what I would tell them. I should be going live after you, bro. Let's go. All right, man. For sure. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. I might jump in too. I jump in your live as well. What do you think about Tio going to Canelo or Robert Garcia's gym? He spoke to Canelo Alvarez today. I know that. I don't know. I mean, I think that Tio could go anywhere he want, man. I think that Tio could go anywhere he want, in my opinion, and just get wisdom from everybody if he wants, man. For the most important, whatever he's comfortable with. It's his life, it's his health. He's the one that's sacrificing his life. He wants to be the best. So whoever you have good chemistry with and a good teaching, you know what I'm saying? And I think that it's good for him. I mean, everybody does it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fighters do it, Nah, he shouldn't, even if it's true what he's saying. Don't say it. Don't give the haters that fuel. Facts, Samir. Facts. You don't gotta say it. Let me ask y'all my question. Let me ask y'all a question. Since a lot of people want me to eat the crow, right? What was my prediction? Can I tell me my video prediction to the fight? What was my prediction? Don't leave it to the judges. Next time, knock it out. Said first round. What was my prediction? What was the video? What was the video? Punch already told me a week that this fight was going to be could be an upset. Was a walk in the park. Don't eat nothing, bro. Boxing is a Pandora box. If Tio don't KO him early, it's going to be a long night. Nah, that was not my prediction. Tio split. Nah, he was going with a Cambosis. Nah, that wasn't my prediction either. My prediction of who's going to win or who's going to lose. I didn't even have a prediction. I didn't have a prediction. Why? Because of what I know. Because of what I knew. Yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, no excuses. Many people eating off Tio. Nobody in the camp is giving him cold, hard truth except Punch, Mario Lopez, and Steve Kim. Thank you, Drew. Tio Sr. comes in the ring and it hit George with a chair. Shout out to Epic T Magic. What's good, man? He's man, get real. No excuses. No excuses. You understand what I'm saying? There's people that are going to come in the ring with certain things. In the end of the day, there is no excuses for the boxing fans. They don't give a fuck. So don't say shit. T.O., don't say nothing. Don't matter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Epic Magic, my bro, we love after the show. T.O. can't beat nobody in 140. He done. Career over. And this is what I mean about certain fans. T.O. can't beat nobody at 140. He done. Career over. All the faking always comes back. Yeah, I feel about that comment, y'all. What do you feel about that comment? This is the toxic of the boxing fan. See? That's a toxic of the boxing fan. His loss one time on a split decision loss, and now his career is over. It's done. He can't beat nobody at 140. It's done. It's done. And I know exactly what channel you was on probably yesterday when you was listening to that garbage. I already know. How much you want to bet? If you show me your YouTube history, how much you want to bet? I know exactly where you got that garbage from. I know exactly where he got that garbage from. Take a picture, send it to my email. Take a picture of your history, your history channels or what you was looking at, and how much you want to bet. I know exactly where he got that bullshit from. Y'all all robots, man. On that side, y'all robots. I disagree with Sasson on a few things, but we can't agree. T.O. needs some fresh minds in his circle that don't benefit off his career. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, everybody subscribe to Raw Boxing TV. T.O. is not done, bro. Haters. And this is what I was talking about, Raw Boxing TV, that people like to say about, people love to say to fighters to be humble, but these guys are more, but the fans are the ones that are humble. The fans are the one that's delusional, like that comment. That's what's happening to the sport of boxing. You got fools like that says your career is over because he had a split decision loss versus George Cambosa. It's over. It's over. That's it. Pack your bags. That's it. Don't ever come back. Diablo, esta gente, la droga que fuman la gente. Fight first at 140. He is not from New York. He lived in Florida for the most of his life. I'm not from DR, but you know what? I rep DR. So what? Like, ain't no, yo, why? This what I was hearing too. This is the haters right here too. He said he's not from New York. He lived in Florida most of his life. No New Yorker is even New Yorker. No New Yorker you heard saying, Tio, you're not from New York. Get the fuck out of here. Go to Florida. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? He rep New York and his family's from New York. Why y'all mad? Motherfucker, I'm from New York. He from a fucking New York. That's it. What? Oh, shit. How? Who cares? Enjoy the sport. Who keep moving on? Your boy spanked. Your boy got spanked. Tony Boswell. I'm not from Honduras, but I rep it. Right? Shit. People. JB Cinema. New member to the boxing, to the Punch Drunk Boxing channel. Let's go. Let's go. So all I'm saying is, we moving on to the next subject, but all this stuff about, hey, yo, being humble and things of that nature, stop it, man. The best of the one of the greatest, probably the greatest fighter that ever lived, Muhammad Ali, had a lip. They called them the Louisville Lip. He talked shit all the effing time. Guess what? He backed it up. Sometimes he lost. It is what it is boxing. At the end of the day, You won't question his heart. You won't question his statistical fortitude. You know why? Because he walked the walk, he talked the talk, walked the walk. Regardless if he wins or lose, he's the one that's going to back it up or try to back it up. And if he fails, he still put his life on the line. Tell him, Rap. Good looking how Drew every fight at 140, they are killers, so it won't be easy. Remember, Cepeda, Prograis, Taylor, Barbosa. So to get back, fight to adjust are needed. Yes, adjust is gonna happen. Remember, he's gonna feel comfortable at 140. He's not gonna be killing himself anymore. So he's gonna be good at 140. He's gonna sharpen up his tools. He's still young. He just turned 24 years old. And this fool is talking about career being over. Did Manny Pacquiao career went over when he lost? Did Bernard Hopkins career when Bernard Hopkins lost, was his career over? When Manny Pacquiao lost, his career was over. When Marquez lost, was his career over? When Miguel Cotto lost, was his career over? When Amir Khan lost by Prescott, was his career over? When Tyson lost, was his career over? When Muhammad Ali lost, was his career over? Come on, fools. Come on. When Anthony Joshua lost, was career over? Y'all talking about a 24-year-old. Barrera lost, was career over? When Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran, was his career over? To a smaller man, Duran? Was his career over? Y'all bugging out. Y'all bugging out. These delusions, that's what I'm talking about. And people want to talk about delusional. There are so many delusional fans in the sport of boxing. You better pray Devin don't lose to JoJo. I think that's going to be a good fight. In my opinion. Yeah, he said Wilder. Nah, man, though. Yeah, Wilder dead. That's the second message I heard that I read that. Why y'all saying Wilder dead? That's two messages I heard people saying that. Well, are y'all serious? Like, or y'all just saying that? Like, that's some. Let me see, because I already read this shit twice. That shit is crazy. Who's saying that shit? Like, wow, who would say that? Like, Wilder's dead. You know what I'm saying? That's some toxic. That's some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to Loma Comey? I be there from LA. Nah, man, they got to bring more shit, man, to the East Coast. But even it's Rosa. That's BS punch. But I'm just saying, why would anybody even write that? Even if people want to play around, who plays around like that? Who plays around like that? That's some sick shit. Whoever, man, even you're a troll, bro. You gotta have some type of level of that's sick right there, man. Whoever's behind that keyboard, that's sick, man. Y'all need help, bro. Y'all need help. I'm not going to that fight. All right, let me do a little bit cleaning here. So yeah, man, I think again, like I said yesterday, Devin Haney, I believe that he could control range. I think he has the skills. Need some sunlight, man. Yeah, man. The real female fight was terrible, man. His father gave him a bad look. Instructions for that fight and game plan was horrible. Should have just boxed. Yeah, he fought with emotions and things of that nature. But we already talked about that. I really want to talk about something else. There are some fans in boxing. Dímelo, Jaime. Tony, my brother. What's good, my brother? What's good, Jaime Hernandez? Dímelo, mi hermano. yes, I think that Devin Haney has the skills to use his footwork, use his range. He's taller, he's rangy. He knows how to use that jab. He's probably one of the best jabs in the lightweight division. Knows how to double the jab, know how to hit that jab in the solo plex when you're trying to come inside. And I just think if Jojo Diaz does come inside, if he comes inside at will, pause, I think that, you know, it's going to be a tough night for Devin Haney. But if Devin Haney does, and just not trying to look, if Devin Haney, when you hear the crowd go boo, that's the Devin Haney fight, and Devin Haney is winning. Put it that way. I think that Devin Haney would need to not try to. I don't think that he's capable yet. I don't know if he's been working on his inside game, but I don't think he's capable of yet to try to bang it out. You know, when he tried to do that with versus Linares, when Devin Haney was opening up, pause, Linares was just catching him with the left hook. You know what I'm saying? Then Linares started to touch Devin Haney. But when Devin Haney boxes and said, you know what, I'm just going to box you around. That's it. I'm not going to try to knock you out or things of that nature. Yo, Devin Haney's going to be good in this fight. Jojo Diaz is an Olympian. He knows his way around the ring. He's fought great competition. So I think it's going to be a 50-50 fight. I think that Devin Haney probably just got a little bit more intangibles. But I don't think that Jojo Diaz doesn't have much of he's not a knockout artist, could hurt you, but he didn't knock out Tevin Farmer, he didn't knock out Gary Russell Jr., and that was in the lower weight division. So I don't know, man, but I think that Jojo Diaz, you know, I think he's comfortable at 135 his weight. I believe so. So I think he's gonna come in. I think he's gonna come to this fight more comfortable, and I'm talking about like weight-wise, I think he's going to come more comfortable than Devin Haney, in which Devin Haney, they already have said that, you know, he should have had one more fight left in 135, and that was his last fight. So let's see, man. Fourth quarter upsets. It could be, I don't think it's going to be an upset in my opinion. I don't think Jojo Diaz beating Devin Haney is upset, because Devin Haney just beat Linares. Devin Haney hasn't done as much, or these are young fighters, so I haven't done as much, so I could call it like a legitimate upset. I think that Jojo Diaz versus Devin Haney is a 50-50 fight, you know, and I think that we're still seeing the journey of Devin Haney, just like we're still seeing the journey of Shakur Stevenson, like we're still seeing the journey of Boots and Virgil, and we saw what happened with Teofimo Lopez and stuff like that. So we still seeing the journey. We never know what's going to happen, man. We never know what's going to happen. This is why we watch. Jojo is a 120-pounder. Yeah, but I think he grown out of that. I think Jojo had grown out of that. Jojo, no, he's supposed to win this. Should really stop him. I got Jojo. Still got Jojo. Jaime Hernandez. Jojo. No, he's supposed to win this. Should he really stop him? I just seen this. This is what I mean. I seen Cholas was the Duck King. Don't count on Jojo. Nah, we won't count on Jojo. Everybody subscribe to Raw Boxing TV, y'all. Haney gonna fight smart after seeing the upset last week. I think everybody put it this way. When people say that Teofimo Lopez got humbled, you know who got humbled? Do you know who got humbled? The boxing world got humbled. The boxing world got humbled. The lightweight division got humbled. The lightweight division got humbled. The investors got humbled. The promotional company got humbled. Everybody got humbled. You know why? Because you don't see them talking too much shit about Teofimo Lopez. You ain't hear Ryan Garcia talk a lot of shit. You saw Devin Haney, but of course, because they've been talking shit a lot. You ain't hear nothing about Gervonta Tank Davis yet talking shit. Of course, Leonard Ellaby's going to be talking shit, right? But they got a fight coming up, and anything can happen in the sport of boxing. So they learning like, yo, I could lose it all. These investors like, yo, and I'm just saying right now, what happened to Teofimo Lopez is what's going to keep people not fighting real hard competition. That's why sometimes it's smart. That's why sometimes it's smart to leave the belt and don't fight that mandatory. Huh? Can you imagine if Kell Brook would have never, if he would have dropped the belt? Can you imagine if Kell Brook, he would have dropped the belt the way that Eddie Hearn wanted him to drop the belt? And Dominic Angle wanted him to drop the belt in the beginning when they know that he couldn't make the 147-pound limit, right? Especially after the Triple G, after bulking a lot of muscle and things of that nature, draining himself, couldn't spar because of his had eye surgery. Can you imagine if Kell Brook would have listened to Eddie Hearn and Dominic Angle in the beginning and drop his IBF belt and go to the 154? And then he pick up those wins in 154, right? He picked up those wins at 154. Can you imagine Kell Brook's career if he would have listened, dropped the belt, don't drain himself, and then look what happened. So now if people breaks it down that way and be like, man, shit, it's not gonna get easier for Tio in 140. People could say that, but saying that career is over, nah, quit that noise, man. Quit that noise. He's from Teofimo was walking in the clouds. I don't think he was walking in the clouds, my brother. I don't think so. I don't think he was walking in the clouds. I just there was it doesn't matter, man. Put it that way. But I don't think he was walking in the clouds. Yeah, he would have beat Tough at 154. Yeah, in his prime, he would have been Tough at 154. How did you score the fight? Close, a good fight? Which fight? The Tio or the Figueroa? Which fight? I saw the Figueroa fight. I found it a draw. Matter of fact, I found both of the fights a draw. And I would have gave, I don't know, I would have gave one round, probably 115, 113 to Stephen Fulton because he had more of the cleaner shots, in my opinion. But it could have gone either way. It could have gone 115, 113 Figueroa. It could have gone a draw. It could have gone 115, 113 Stephen Fulton. I think that Stephen Fulton had the cleaner shots. I think that Figueroa, it was a good fight, both of them, but he smothered a little bit more of his shots. And, you know, he smothered a little bit more of his shots. He was smothering his own work, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? But it was a great fight. It was a great fight. A rematch could be good. Look what happened to Jose Ramirez, weight drained. The problem is, Punch, how on earth do you award any of the last two rounds to Tio? Where I was seated, that's how I scored it. I didn't award the 11th round to Tio. I awarded the 12th round, and I said that was a split. That was a swing round. The 12th round was a swing round, and the 9th round was a swing round to me. Punch Tio's power hype or Cambosa's Costasu's chin. I don't think his power is hype. I think his power is what it is. You know, some fighters are prepared to take the shots. Sometimes you get hit with a shot, you could take it, but that doesn't mean you actually get knocked out by shots, the shots that you don't see. So probably you see the shot of Cambosa, how many people he really knocked out. That shot Teofimo Lopez didn't see. Was it the power of Cambosa, or was it the shot that you don't see that put him down? The same thing. It's shots that you don't see. So I think that Tio power is legit, and I think Cambosa's chin is legit. Put it that way. Fulton got right. Gave the 12 to Tio. Yeah, I gave the 12 to Tio. He won the 12, 11th. He won the 12, 11th, a toss-up. Now, I think that he got back momentum on the 11th round. I think he was hitting him with combinations. He was hitting him with counter combinations. I think that Teofimo Lopez was single shot, though he doubled his punches. But the thing was with Cambosa, he was tripling his punches and things of that nature. So when he'll hit him once, Cambosa would try a little flurry and, you know, and move around. He looked like it was. The thing is also, man, even on the close rounds, it's his pace. It looked like it was his pace and things of that nature. It looked like that Teofimo Lopez. It looked like George Cambosa when he was bouncing out the ring and he was fighting with rhythm. And you see what the judges seems like. Remember, that's why they call it ring generalship. Maybe judges saw the ring generalship in those close rounds, you know. And look, I'm gonna say just like this: when you're fighting the underdog, when a lot of people didn't expect this type of performance from Kambosos, even on the close rounds, your nature as a fan is going to give it a Kambosa. Let's be real. That's what happens. That's what happened with Brian Castano as well. That's what happens to a lot of fighters. If you're the mass favorite and the underdog, which a lot of you didn't believe in, makes it a fight, you always gonna give the underdog the benefit of the doubt because fans naturally like cheering for underdogs, especially on a close fight. This is why we love the Rocky movie, right? This is why we love the Rocky movie. But I said from day one, it's not going to be an easy fight. So it's not a surprise that it was not going to be easy. It's not a surprise that was a war. Castano actually won. Tio, I know everybody, but if it was the other way around, y'all be saying that Charlo won. If Charlo was the one, put it this way, if Charlo was the one that was the underdog, and he put up the fight, and y'all see that 11th round, y'all see the championship rounds of Castano and Charlo, you would have said that Charlo won. You would have said that Charlo won. The only reason come on, man, I've been in boxing for far too long to understand how fans think. If it was Charlo who was the unknown that nobody was giving credit to, that came in with no expectations, and he put up that fight versus Brian Castano, let's say Brian Castano was the Charlo, you would be saying that Charlo won the fight. Let's be real. In the sport of boxing, when there's an underdog that comes in with no expectations, and he makes it a fight, you're going to give the nod to the guy that you had no expectation, because then you're like, wow, yo, he beat him. He's exposed. Come on, man. Y'all know how boxing is. Let's not play the fool, man. This is punch drunk boxing. We don't play the fool here. Let's be real. Punch, I heard that Tio was injured. Again, there's a lot, Lopez, there's a lot of things that was coming inside that ring, but it is not an excuse for the boxing fans. I suggest him don't say nothing, because he's just going to talk up to a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to answer, and he's going to talk to people that don't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of haters. Most of the boxing fans are against them right now. So if you come out with whatever, I know what it is. But boxing, no excuses, man. That's how boxing fans gonna think. No excuses. Tio's loss to Kambosos reminds me of Donald Curry versus Honey Am. Anyone that knows boxing knows Curry was the better fighter. Just wasn't at his best. It happens. Even when when Amir Khan lost to Prescott, we all know that Amir Khan is the better fighter. We all know that. We all know that Zab Judah was better than Baldomir. We know that. But you know, the LWC will run with their excuses. That's the difference between us. Exactly, Brian Flores. Exactly. I could be just like that. Trust me. I could be just like that. And I know that it's gonna be Teofimo Lopez gonna explain himself, but I let Teofimo Lopez do that. I would just suggest that, you know what? Just take it to the chin. Nobody gotta know. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't give a fuck about you don't gotta know shit. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't give a damn about you don't gotta know nothing. You know? Because the only thing that's gonna happen is that they're gonna say that you're just you're being like Deontay Wilder. You're coming with a bunch of excuses and things of that nature. It's just funny that these other channels, why they don't give Tio the benefit of the doubt. I mean, these are the guys that spread these excuses for almost 20 months. You know what I'm saying? And now they're, how dare Tio say what he say? How dare motherfuckers fucking push Mark Breland off the cliff? How about that? Now people want to talk shit. Hispanics Killer 24/7. Tio needs to get the rematch back. It's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. And I don't think, if healthy wise, no. Nah, man. He just can't, bro. He just can't make 135, man. He can't make 135 healthy. If he does it, he's gonna die. Literally. Literally, man. I'm telling you. How about this? How about this? When y'all want me to go to the boxing voice, just ask Ness. Ask Ness on Friday, what was my prediction? What did I tell him? Ask him that. If y'all want me to go to the boxing voice and talk about it, just ask him that question. What did Punch said? What could happen? What was the prediction? This is before the fight. This is not after the fight. This is before the fight. Punch, Tio is going to talk about what happened. He shouldn't, bro. I know he shouldn't, but, you know, I don't think he should. I don't think he should. But that's he's a man. If he wants to express what happened, he was saying it little by little. I mean, a lot of people just wasn't catching a lot of stuff. Ned's gonna be around the bush until until he confuses everyone. Nah, I mean, people gonna deliver the content the way they want to. Mike from Boston, you're good. Well, my boy Mike from Boston. Everybody subscribing from Mike from Boston, man. I'm gonna do super shit. Mike from Boston in the building. What's good, my brother? But yeah, man. Tank versus Isaac Cruz. I think that's gonna be a easy fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. If he comes in overlooking Isaac Cruz, that's gonna be a tough fight. But I think that that's gonna be an easy fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. I think they moving him. They putting a lot of people in front of him that just tailor made. So it's not interesting. I like Gervonta Tank Davis a lot. I think he's a special talent. I think he's one of the best young dudes, skillful wise. I think that they're holding his greatness back, in my opinion. And that's the whack shit about it. They're holding his potential greatness back. You know what I'm saying? I think they're doing more harm than anything, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They're collecting the money. Everybody's making money off Gervonta Tank Davis. They're not going to put him in front of somebody that's top 5 or anything of that nature. They just moving him to they're moving him like this is what they're doing to Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis for them is a star attraction. You got to understand the business model of Mayweather Promotions now and PBC. You got to remember that Al Heyman came from the entertainment business. Al Heyman, the guy that put on the likes of, Big Daddy Kane, Jay-Z, Usher. He's behind all the success, the shows, the Bobby Brown. He's behind those concerts, those monumental concerts, bro. He's an entertainer. So the way that they have Gervonta Tank Davis is like he's an entertainer more than just a boxer. They have it like it's a show. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have people in front of him so he can have a show, and they're going to build him that way. They never spoke about legacy when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis. They never spoke about Gervonta Tank Davis wanted to get all the straps, wanted to become undisputed, wanted to become one of the greatest that ever laced them up. That's not the business model for Gervonta Tank Davis. This is why I really don't like talking about Gervonta Tank Davis' career, because it's not moved that way. You know what I'm saying? He's a great talent. He's potentially could be a Hall of Famer if they moved his career that way. But they're moving him like a musician, like a artist. You know what I'm saying? They just doing shows, an event. You know what I'm saying? An act. That's what they're doing to Gervonta Tank Davis. So that's why they got Isaac Cruz. You know what I'm saying? They seeing like, probably, you know what I'm saying, Rolly, who's very unorthodox, very awkward. If he lands a haymaker on Gervonta Tank Davis, we seen him get hit by Gamboa. We see him get hit by, hurt by Mario Barrios in the 9th round when he pushed him in the ropes. We seen him get tagged by Leo Santa Cruz. You know what, man? We're not taking a chance, because this is our golden goose right now. And if we lose this golden goose, we got nothing left. Let's milk Gervonta Tank Davis dry. And that's what they're doing. But to be honest, Joey, I don't think that he's a hype job. He has skillful talent. They're just not nurturing those skillful talent for him to be the greatest. They just keeping him sharp enough so it could be a good show when they do pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Anthony Lopez. How was Tio really exposed when we seen him perform better? Look, it ain't that's boxing as well. You get chin checked, you expose. Mario Barrios on the floor, expose. You lose, expose. But the greatest of the greats, man, they lost, man. They lost. Let's not forget Sugar Ray Leonard lost to a smaller man, Roberto Duran, and then came back and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about all that stuff. Let's not forget that we are the same one that love Mike Tyson so much that when he got beaten up by Buster Douglas, we're the first one to be like, nah, if Mike Tyson had Customato, he would have never lost. If Mike Tyson, nobody has given more excuses for Mike Tyson than us. If Mike Tyson would have had Customato, he would have lost in his career. We're delusional. We're delusional as well. And this is the base of this live. How delusional we the fans are, but yet we're the one that tell these fighters to be humble and things of that nature. We want these fighters to shut up. Remember when Mike Tyson went off on the reporter? I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot. You was afraid of Mike Tyson so bad you wouldn't even want to call him Pato. What? After a year of watching T.O. being straight diva and hearing him trash Devin for getting with one punch, I got no sympathy. I'm going to clown him at least till the next fight. I mean, yeah, you could clown him all you want. Did he talk shit about you, Marky? I'm just saying. Did he entertain you? How did he fight on that fight? Did he get dropped? Did he pick himself right back up? Did he drop Cambosa? Did he fight? Did he show you heart? Did he show you balls? Did he show you determination in that fight? Did he show you that he's willing to risk his life in that ring? Or you just want to clown him because of the things that he said? What about the things that he's done in the ring? And this is what it is. The same thing with Deontay Wilder. I didn't like what Deontay Wilder said. I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder risked his life in that ring. Nobody else. That's what I mean, fans. We gotta humble ourselves. Ain't nothing diva about being in that ring. There's nothing diva about it. There's nothing diva about it. You know what I'm saying? We could hold their words accountable. Hold their words accountable. Be like, hey, yo, my man, I'm not rocking with what he said. But what he does in the ring, what these guys and gals do in the ring is a whole different type of story. He's no Oliver McCall who cried and walked out the ring and quit and called a tantrum. That's not what you saw. That's not the guy who's the other guy that walked out the ring versus who's the guy that was fighting and he walked out the ring, he was scared or something like that. Did he do that? But good looking out, my brother. Good looking out. Great fight, but I'm still gonna clown him. Hey, we clown everybody. Actually, I clown people too. You feel me? I get it. I know that's the way they talking. Like if he got knocked the F out, like I don't but hey, it's people, you know what I'm saying? It's fans, you know. You don't like what he says about your baby. Wilder never fight again unless if it's versus Jake Paul. But the difference between Wilder though is Wilder could retire because he's 30. Wilder's 36. So he had a career, you know what I'm saying? Wilder's 36. Punch, what's next for us members? I'm gonna do the video. Still, I'm gonna do the video of what happened with me and the discussion I had, the harsh reality discussions me and Tio Sr. had in the hotel, outside of the hotel. Shout out to Senior, but oh man. It was a goodie one, man. It was a goodie one. So yeah, man, we're gonna be talking about that tomorrow. After the live, everybody's live. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna be talking about it tomorrow. Gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some updates also. Punch, I fucks with you, but Tio took a beating from an underdog. Punch, I fuck with you, but Tio took a beating from an underdog. I think they both beat up each other, and I'm not saying this is what I mean. People, you got to say it to the other people. You know why? Because I said from day one, this is not going to be a walk in the park. This is going to be a tough fight. So when people say, when people are saying like, it was a beating or whatever, I never said this was going to be easy. Never, never, never. Not going to be easy. I know about George Kambosos, man. I know about George Kambosos. Been knew about George Kambosos. When nobody in the YTBC was talking about George Kambosos, your boy Punch was letting y'all know about George Kambosos. Just go back to my thread. Go back to my videos, man. Go back to my videos. Anybody in the chat, can anybody vouch for me? What have I been saying about George Kambosos since day one? What I've been saying about George Kambosos since day one. T Diddy, the worst trainer I ever saw. T Diddy, I know where you come from. Y'all be robots. Where y'all got that? From Fred? Y'all got that from Barbershop Conversation. Then y'all come with it. Like, let Fred do it, man. Why you gotta be his assistant? You know what I'm saying? I heard it yesterday. So now y'all want to be robot. Come on, be independent thinkers. Fans just thought Tio was another level to George. Yeah, they couldn't. That's fair to think. Tio will get on a winning streak at 140. Anthony Lopez was good. The shoe he has been talking about Kambosos. That shoe he has been talking about Kambosos. Australia also, nah, they not soft. But this is all about the fans. George Kambosos, congratulations to George Kambosos. Now he's the emperor of that 135. The emperor of 135. When was the first time you heard the emperor? Somebody say about the emperor when it comes to George Kambosos. You want to know who said it? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna let you know right now. Hold on. I got y'all right here. There you go.
Left the gym. This is going to be an extreme matchup. And for those, I'm telling you, these are the top guys in the lightweight division as well. Kambosos, if you want to call anybody a king, if they kings, then Kambosos is a goddamn emperor too. I'm just saying, we got to call it how we see it. We're just not going to say that these guys are kings when probably George Kambosos have put in more work than the other guys that you want to refer as king, not throwing nobody under the rug or nothing like that.
What y'all heard about that emperor first? Yo, Punch, yeah. Nah, you didn't know about Kambosos. Y'all motherfuckers ain't know about Kambosos. I know exactly who Kambosos was. Oh yeah, I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan. You know what I'm saying? So I know everything about George Kambosos. Told you, hey. What I also said about George.
Kambosos does have a credible resume, right? Undefeated, fast, good strength.
November. This was November.
He could sting you.
Of last year.
Great speed, good uppercut, Great combinations, great footwork, and he fights. This style is good for entertaining. Teofimo Lopez, when he wants to box, he'll box. When he want to slug it out, he'll slug it out. Camboso, he will slug it out. He will let his hands go. Great high volume puncher. Great high volume puncher. He lets his hands go. Is due for a great entertaining fight.
Tell him, Brandon Jackson. Tell him. Tell him. Brendan. Tell him, Brendan. Tell him. So I don't know what people are trying to come to me and tell me something that I didn't know was possible that could happen. Teofimo, relax, you would do backflips again. He did a backflip that night. He did a backflip that night. Teofimo Lopez is going to be champion again at 140. He's going to be champion again at 140. He's going to have a good run. As a matter of fact, his run is going to be better than his last. That's my prediction. His run is going to be better than his last. I believe that because I think Teofimo Lopez is a smart kid, loyal. Don't want him to be too loyal for his own good. That's what it is. I don't want him to be too loyal for his own good. You know, he got a Weird TV in the building. What's good, Weird TV? You know, and that's what it is. You got to reevaluate everybody around him, everybody that does business with him and things of that nature. And he needs to, you know what I'm saying, just reevaluate everything, just like every other fighter. Just reevaluate who's around you and things of that nature. I'm going to tell you like this. Look at George Kambosos. Look at George Kambosos right now. George Kambosos now is getting love, and he's giving everybody an interview who ain't give a fuck about him. I say, George Kambosos, watch out. Watch out. Because those same dudes, I'm going to say it like this. Those same people that now are praising you. Hey, even Jake Paul called you, right? Even those people that was never around. Now you opening the doors to all those people that didn't believe in you. You open up all the doors that people ain't even want to talk about you. You open up the doors of the people that were just even mispronouncing your name. You open up the doors that ain't nobody came for you in New York City. You open up the doors for people that that nobody came into the media workout, open media workout. Ain't nobody was there for you, George Kambosos. So you better watch out, my brother. Because now they all up on you now. Oh, now they want to do interviews. Who was trying to do an interview with George Kambosos before? Nobody. Who? But who was giving you who gave George Kambosos an interview a year ago? Right after your Lee Selby fight. Your boy Punch. Now, all these dudes, hey, I'm just saying, fighters got to watch out for that. When they win these fights or whatever, you're going to see a whole crop of people that never believed in you. And now they all want to be all around you. Now they want the news. Now they want to know who you are. Motherfuckers is doing interviews and Googling. But let me shit. I'm about to do shit. I'm about to talk to George Kambosos, but I really don't know shit about him. So fuck. Dandara. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What about the fighters? Promotional companies, I gotta relax. You gotta relax. You see what happened to the Four Kings narrative? What happened to the Four Kings narrative? It's no more Four Kings narrative because people don't know where Ryan Garcia is at. Now, the new narrative is they trying to compare. Look what the Zone did. Hold on. There's the Zone. Look at the Zone. This is what I mean about the type of pressure that these people put. They want to compare Devin Haney to Floyd Mayweather. They want to compare Devin Haney to Floyd Mayweather right now. You see? And then this is what happens. Then let's say if Devin Haney loses, then it's like, oh shit, it's an upset. No, it's because these guys are comparing him to Floyd. So now he has to live up to that shit. Now he has to live up to that. Is it fair for Devin Haney? No, it's not fair for Devin. It's not fair for Devin. But why are y'all starting to do this? Why are y'all promoting him this way? Oh, because y'all so see. I like promotional. I like promotional company. I like the way that people will know how to promote in a clever way. Promote in a clever way. You know what I'm saying? Don't add this massive pressure of trying to compare Pretty Boy to Devin Haney. Mira eso, mi hermano. ¿Qué es eso? And look, I'm not saying, oh, I said myself too. And trust me, people said, yo, punch, relax. I'm not just casting. This is not, we do that too. I've done it too. I do it with Boots Ennis. Y'all. I said he's gonna be the next Roy Jones Jr. I said that he might be the next guy that's gonna have 4 division world champion, 5 division world champion. He's a big 147, and I love his skills and talent. And I've done it too, so I understand. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm not trying to not sound like I've been a hypocrite in this as well as a fan. Yeah, it gets me. But also, there's too much pressure at the same time. Teofimo, y'all know I beat that boy Lopez. Boost the truth. He is the truth. He is the truth. How he hyped job with his resume. They comparing him because he's undefeated. Once he loses, yeah. And then ESPN is going to compare them to Shakur Stevenson to Floyd Mayweather. I want to see the next Floyd, man. I don't want to see the next Floyd. I want to see the next Shakur Stevenson. I want to see the next Devin Haney. I want to see the next Teofimo Lopez. I want to see the next Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't want to see the next Floyd. We already have Floyd. I don't want to see the next Manny Pacquiao. I already like Manny Pacquiao. I don't want to see the next Sugar Ray Robinson. We already have a Sugar Ray Robinson. I want to see the next Muhammad Ali. We already just give us something new. Give us something new. Give us something fresh. Because if I want to see the next Muhammad Ali, I want to see the next Floyd Mayweather. You know what I would do all day? I would just watch YouTube and watch all his fights. I would just watch Pretty Boy Floyd and Floyd Mayweather. I want to have to watch these guys because ain't nobody never going to be a Floyd Mayweather. Nobody never going to be a Julio Cesar Chavez. Ain't nobody never going to be a Oscar De La Hoya. Ain't nobody never going to be no Mike Tyson, no Muhammad Ali, no nothing. These are treasures, man. Now you're wrong. Virgil Ortiz, baby, all day. Watch how legacy. I want to see the next Virgil Ortiz. I don't want Virgil Ortiz. Love Virgil Ortiz. I don't want to see Conor Benn be Nigel Benn. I just want to see Conor Benn be Conor Benn. So it's gonna be a good December. It has been a great year for the sport of boxing. We had Jessica McCaskill versus Celia Breakers, the rematch. We seen Chocolatito versus Estrada too. That was a great fight. We seen Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. That was a good fight for Luke Campbell. We saw Tanaka versus Ioka. You know what I'm saying? We saw Inoue back in the ring. We saw Lomachenko knock out Nakatani. We saw Jamel Charlo, Brian Castano, the undisputed, and it was a draw, and they're going to do it again this February. We saw Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder at a good epic heavyweight bout that might go down in one of the best in history. We saw Anthony Joshua lose to Alexander Usyk. You know what I'm saying? With one of the biggest upsets of the year. We saw Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos the biggest upsets of the year. We adding more to one of the most prestige division in the lightweight division. And now we have a George Kambosos who has emerged as now being the guy. Wow. Did you ever think that last year that George Kambosos will be the guy at 135 right now? We got the undisputed with Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. This has been a great year for boxing well, it's still pandemic going on, right? But this has been a great year for boxing. It's not going to be done. I would have hoped we seen Gervonta Tank Davis with a better opponent, in my opinion, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Devin Haney is going, you know what I'm saying, fighting another good competition for him at the age of 23 years old. And Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz upset Fortuna. There was people that picked Fortuna to beat Jojo Diaz. He lost his belt and then gained the interim. So, it's been a good roller coaster year in the sport of boxing. We seen the purse bid. We seen the Triller stuff. We see Jake Paul has taken over. We saw Floyd Mayweather back in the exhibition. This has been a roller coaster year, man. This has been a crazy year in the sport of boxing. You know, it's been a crazy year in the sport of boxing. We're gonna have Triple G versus Murata, who's gonna be fighting in December. Conor Ben gonna be fighting Chris Algieri. That's a good matchup, my opinion. For next year, Amir Khan gonna be fighting Kell Brook, a year that was supposed to be expired milk. And then we want to see what's gonna happen. Comebacks. 2022 is gonna be a good year. Man, we saw Manny Pacquiao back in the ring, lost to Ugas. There was a lot of upsets this year, y'all. A lot of upsets this year. We saw the WBA taking titles away, you know, trying to fix their organization. We saw Canelo Alvarez fight 3 times this year and becoming undisputed. So this year's been good. This year's been expensive too. So next year, 2022, we're gonna see the comeback of there's gonna be comeback of the year. If Teofimo Lopez Sr. gonna be trainer of the year once again. Is Teofimo Lopez going to be the comeback of the year? Because we all know in America, we love the comeback story. Is Jamel Charlo going to become undisputed or Brian Castine going to become undisputed? Is Chocolatito Estrada 3 going to be one of the best fights of 2022? And if Chocolatito is really going to just retire after the fight, win or lose? 2 Hall of Famers. Ioka going to be back in the ring. Are we going to see one of the best matchups, best fights of all of sport, not just female, Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor? This all might be in the first quarter. Well, I don't think Teofimo Lopez is not going to fight till the summer because of his eye. Yo, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. Next year is going to be good. Said Joseph Jackson, punch T.O. done, bro. Again, these are the comments. This is why I did this live also. These comments, this is the delusional comments right here. They talk about T.O. being delusional, but look at this delusional comment. And that's what happened to the boxing fans. One loss and then they done. When you got Jorge Masvidal that lost like 14 times and still could crack a pure pay-per-view because fans of their respective sport know how to support them, win or lose or draw. Nate Diaz, he gonna crack pay-per-view. Conor McGregor could lose anytime he wants, break his leg, and the next time he fights, everybody gonna love him. Everybody gonna pay for it. Everybody want to be entertained. But we say career's over. You sound like you want to cry. Really? Really? Why? Why do I want to cry? You wish I was like the Alphabet Boys with Deontay Wilder. You wish I was like that. You waiting for it. Like, yo, just damn it, man. Come on, punch. Feel bad. Start the excuses, man. Hey, good, Joseph Jackson. Good. Let it be that. So he'll know. Leave that little homie punch alone. It's not that L, but man, that was an ugly L. Teofimo ran into the Spartan spear in the first round. Stop it, kid. It's 24. Bring another head trainer. Seeing T.O. lose hurt me punch. I went AWOL for a bit. Oh man, it's a boxing bout. Shout out to the Kings of the Commonwealth. What's good, bro? Ride all the storms. I know the punch. This is why I hope all young fighters lose one time so that fan and the fighters themselves know that career don't end with a loss. I used to say that, Ride all the storm. Shout out to you. I used to say that. You know what I'm saying? Just lose that one time. Lose early in the career. You know what I'm saying? So then that's it. That pressure and that expose and all that bullshit, all them stupid ass narratives. That's it. There'll be no more of that. You know? Good looking out, bro. But yeah, man. I'm gonna let y'all know the updates on the member on the member comment. So y'all already know, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Tomorrow we're gonna be back 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm doing members live tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time before doing a live for everybody else. Let you know. Let me update y'all on, you know what I'm saying, a little bit what happened before, what happened to me and the dialogue I had with Senior. And it's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be an entertaining one, y'all. It's gonna be entertaining. I gotta know what happened. I'm put it like this: if we would have had that discussion, and if somebody would have recorded that, that'd be the #1 video in boxing. Matter of fact, it would be so good that people would invite me to UK, Sky Sport, everybody to even interview me. Put it that way. That's how good it was. That's how good it was. that's how epic it was. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. God bless.